Hi, I'm Irene, and this is my fifth film review, which is The Westing Game by Ellen Raskin. So there is a luxurious tower called the Sunset Tower. The Sunset Tower is a very high quality tower. It has the view of the Michigan Lake, it has gorgeous chandeliers, and there lived 16 tenants. But beside the Sunset Tower, there is a house called the Westing House. And in the Westing House, there lived a person called Samuel W. Westing. Samuel W. Westing was a millionaire. He had piles and piles of money, but one day he mysteriously perished. And he leaves an eccentric will to those 16 tenants. And those 16 tenants become 16 heirs of Samuel W. Westing. So, and then I think the Westing game is basically about a high stake game. A high stake game means like there's a lot of profit, but also there's a lot of risk. So the 16 heirs are divided by 2 to 2, which makes 8 pairs, and the 8 pairs are each given $10,000. And the heirs the heirs have to find out who was the murderer, how Samuel Westing was being murdered. But Samuel Westing had told the heirs that he did not die as a natural disaster. He was murdered by somebody, and the murder was one of the person of the 16 heirs, which makes this book a very mysterious and suspicious book. So I think this book, the author Ellen Raskin, makes like the heirs suspect each other. So this author makes the heirs the heirs lie to each other. They disguise so that they can be the winner and have all of the inheritance of Samuel W. Westing. So since every heir wants to get all of those millions of money, they try their best to win, and they try to find out the clues that they were given. So in this book, I thought my favorite character was a person named Turtle. Like Turtle, real name wasn't Turtle. Her nickname was Turtle, and Turtle was a really smart girl. I think if Turtle wasn't here in this book wouldn't make that kind of good story. So if you read this book, Turtle, which is a very young girl, in the last, Turtle does a really good and kind of excellent thing. Even as she is young, she does a very smart and brilliant thing. And also there is a character called Angela. And Angela thinks like she has a very kind personality. She cares of her friends, and especially her oldest friend named Sadell Pulaski. So I think this book, since the 16 heirs were paired by 8 pairs, like they increase their companionship with each other. They interact with each other by communicating about the clues, and they try to find out the clues by the situation of the murder situation of Samuel W. Westing. So that was my end of my book review, and I hope you all enjoyed.